Well, the weather has been getting better. There's sunshine out there today. It's going to be a nice day, and we're starting to think about the many spring events and things going on this season. And one of the things we're talking about this week on the morning show, the upcoming Hub City Dirt Drags, which will be happening the 2025 Spring Opener. Will be going on Saturday, May 10th, Friday, May 9th. It kicks off. And to join us on the phone today, partners in this event series, Riley Anderson and Lacey Steffes joining us by phone. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Are you all fired up? I mean, it's less than a month away right now.
Yes, absolutely. We're getting pretty excited, and each day we're working on all the details for this great event.
So, Riley, give us a little bit of a history of the Hub City Dirt Drags. I guess we've heard about them for a long time.
Yeah, they've been happening for about 12 years now. Originally started 11 miles north in Hub City, Wisconsin. Actually, it started after a truck and tractor pull with some friends, and we started doing some arm dropping, and it's kind of built from there.
So with the dirt drags, they're still going to be a part of it. That's how it originally started, right?
Yeah. So the dirt drags, we kind of realized the want and or the kids that wanted to get out there and play after we did it after the truck and tractor pull. So then we started doing specific events just for the dirt drags.
Do you have a lot of local participation, or is a lot of people from outside the area coming in for the event?
It's a little bit of both. A lot of the locals definitely support and compete in the event. And then we have vehicles that come from the tri-state area, and it's actually a very fun event, and it's pretty open to anything with a motor. So it allows all ages from 3 years old all the way up to 60 years old if you want to come and try out the event.
Lacey, could you talk about the events and kind of the time frame and the schedule for that weekend?
Yeah, sure. So this spring event is the first time that we're making it a 2-day event for Hub City in the spring. Last fall, we did do a 2-day event for the Diesel Truck Challenge in October, and it worked so well that we decided to do it this spring also. So Friday night will kick off with the truck and tractor pull. So it is a test and tune pull. We've got lots of classes open on Friday night. That starts at 6 o'clock. We're partnering with Southwest Pullers. Their crew is going to be helping us run that, so we're grateful for their support. And then on Saturday, we added a show and shine. So that is, so trucks, muscle cars, semis, ATVs, and I'm sorry, not ATVs, but UTVs are welcome to participate in that show and shine. We have over 100 vehicles registered already, and something special that we're doing that we don't think anybody else is really doing right now is a girls-only zone. So we have about 50 ladies registered who are bringing mostly trucks, and we just really want to feature the women who are building some real impressive trucks out there, vehicles, and doing a lot of the work themselves. So that's super fun. That is 10 to 4 on Saturday. And then at noon, we're going to start with ATV and dirt bike drag racing. And then at 4 o'clock, we've got trucks, UTVs, cars. We say if you can drive it, you can probably race it. So both of those events on Saturday do require pre-registration, so you can go to our website to pre-register. The tractor pull is a come on in and register. On site, we're going to have lots of food vendors. We've got like a pitching, inflatable pitching game that's coming. So lots of extra activities happening. There's going to be some live music Friday night after the truck pull. So we really want to have a great event with lots of activities to keep everybody engaged and well-fed. And obviously, we're going to have cold drinks.
Are you going to be in the girls-only section, Lacey?
You know, I probably will just be working, but I'll definitely be around. So not this time.
Not this time,
but
maybe.
We have a wide variety of ladies of all ages with a wide variety of trucks. So it should be really fun. We're hoping to do a little meet and greet. So it's a real fun element that we're adding in for this spring show.
Riley, is this one of the first big events of the year for all of these that will be in Richland Center?
Yeah, this is our first kind of the kickoff of the season in Southwest Wisconsin. So To my knowledge, this is one of the first ones that'll be out there, and we definitely encourage everybody to come out and compete in this event and test out your vehicles and make sure they're ready for the summer.
When you started in Hub City, obviously you've outgrown that facility a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah, we last year we made the call to move it to the Richland Center Fairgrounds, just mainly for safety and size. I mean, the amount of competitors and spectators that have been coming to our events has only grown. So the Richland County Fairgrounds have been gracious enough to let us use their grounds, and it's a great facility, quite large. So we have all the room to continue to grow.
Now, the grounds are pretty conducive for all of the things you got going and for people to view from the grandstand, I'm sure, too, right?
Yeah, so you can actually choose either side that you want to sit on of our track. So you have the grandstand side or the pit side. On the grandstand side, we will be having the truck show and shine. So if you want to see the show vehicles on Saturday, we encourage you to go to the grandstand side of the grounds, and the drags will be held on the pit side.
So describe for me, since I'm kind of a novice in this, what a show and shine is and how that works.
So the show and shine is something kind of new that we're adding. Basically, if you have a vehicle that you feel that is show worthy or something that you've built over the years, you can enter it into our show and shine, whether it's a truck, car, UTV, or semi. You can enter in and kind of show it off to the public.
Would my Pontiac Vibe count or not?
Well, I mean, I'm sure there is a section for it in the classic cars.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm sure that's true now.
And for the show and shine, we're also going to have an opportunity for the spectators to come and vote. So we're working with an app. Last year we did paper ballots, but we're hoping that we can get it digitized this year. So you can vote for your favorite entry, and then they will get recognized before we start the 4:00 session of dirt drags. So that's kind of a fun little feather in their cap.
Lacey, this is really an event for the whole family, isn't it?
Absolutely. We really do focus on family friend. There's, lots of noise. We are also offering in the spectator, for the spectators on the grandstand side, kids 12 and under are free. So we really want to accommodate those families to be able to come to the event and view everything that's happening on the track from the spectator side. In the pit side, everyone does require an admission wristband just for safety. We want to, kind of minimize the amount of children that are in the pit zone just for everybody's safety and for our racers' peace of mind.
Talk about the homemade food as well. It sounds like you're going to have some luscious delicacies there on the grounds.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Hub City crew is coming back with their kind of classic Hub City steak sandwiches. We're also going to do a fish fry on Friday night from Old 61 Diner in Boscobel. We've got a pizza truck coming Saturday. And then obviously, since we're at the fairgrounds, we did rustle up a lemonade stand and a funnel cake stand. Then pretzels will be coming. So we've got some fun food also that will be on the grounds. As well as some really fantastic vendors. We're super excited that we're going to have some, not only our local participants, but Worley Custom Fab, Dan's Diesel's coming. We also have a Whippet, a light guy coming. So there's several large vendors that are going to be on site. Hot Shots, which... so they'll all be vending on location, and then as well as the local guys. We've got Jones Chevrolet and Vitesniks, also Power Sports, that'll be on site with vehicles. So lots of fun stuff happening.
Jones Chevrolet and Vitesnik Power Sports, Lacey, they're a part of your major partners, aren't they?
They are. They sure are, yeah. Without those guys, we could not make these events happen. And, one of the missions that we have as a group here is really contributing back to the community. We still are looking for a couple volunteer groups, which are paid volunteers to help us with traffic and a bartending shift. So if anybody's listening to this and they have a nonprofit or a sports group that is looking for some fundraising opportunities, please have them reach out to us via our Facebook page. Our mission is to really give back to the community and to make this a community event where everyone benefits.
So how do they do that, Lacey? Then do they recognize who they're working for, and then they get money for that organization?
Yeah, so typically how we've been doing it is if we have an organization that's coming in, we'll give the organization, if they can provide 6 or 8 volunteers for a 4 or 6 hour shift. We'll give them $500. All of the participants towards the organization, all of the participants who volunteer also will get a weekend admission wristband. So we want you, if you're working Friday night, to come back Saturday and be able to enjoy the show. So we've had several school groups take us up on that. We've got a few other, like I said, parking and some other things where we could use some adult groups. So if there's a UTV club out there, or snowmobile club, or any other nonprofits that are looking for some fundraising opportunities, we'd love to have them help us out with this event.
Hub City Dirt Drags coming up again May 9th and 10th at the Richland County Fairgrounds. Riley Anderson and Lacey Steffes, our guest. Riley, what is your favorite part of the weekend?
My favorite part is probably seeing all the families and probably the kids' drag race classes. They seem to get the most joy out of it, and it is quite entertaining to say the least. But and there's so much action happening both days down there. It's kind of hard to pick and choose, but I would say probably the kids, seeing the smiles on their faces.
So I know that there's fierce competitors there, but I think there's good camaraderie, isn't there?
Yeah, over the years, we've had some competitors that have come each year, and it's kind of developed I guess, like a challenge between a few of the guys. They're always wanting to race each other and see who's faster this year than last year.
Certainly, you couldn't do it without lots of volunteers. I'm sure you're open. If someone would like to come out and help out, you'd welcome them, wouldn't you?
Yes, absolutely. We are still looking for the volunteers, like Lacey said. It takes a village to put this event on, that's for sure, and a lot of volunteers. So if you're interested, check us out at the Hub City Dirt Drags website, and there's some information on there, how to get a hold of us and how to become a volunteer.
So this is the first of the season, Riley. What other events do you have coming up this year?
So this year, the May will kind of kick off the season, and then we'll be doing a truck and tractor pull in Hub City at the Hub City grounds there. And then we have another event in October planned there at the Richland Center Fairgrounds.
Okay, so that's the full year. You can mark that on the calendar and whatnot. And again, it's amazing some of these vehicles that people bring. They've got a lot of money tied up. It's an expensive hobby, but certainly they love it, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And the nice thing about the May event is kind of like a grassroots. So if you have a $500 car or a $500,000 car, there's probably a class for you to be able to compete and go out there and play. So,
Lacey, what is your favorite part of the weekend? Lacey, are you there?
I'm thinking.
Oh, we got.
Really, it is. Seeing everybody, seeing the camaraderie, like you said, between the racers and the racers are all so kind, and the show and shine. They're really excited to show off their stuff. So getting our families and our spectators, in that show and shine, and also in a safe way around the racers, so they can see the trucks. That probably is the best, just like seeing all the hard work come together. And honestly, the years that it's taken to get where Hub City is, and seeing the big picture. Feeding off of what Riley said, last year we also did a Power Wheels drag race class with some kids from our major partner sponsored that. That was super fun. We do have a Power Wheels class that we don't have anybody registered for. So if anybody's got a Power Wheels in their garage, you can do whatever you want to it. You can soup it up. We'll need at least 4 trucks to run the class. So we're inviting the community to dig out their old Power Wheels and get their kids in it. And like I said, we're not going to tech those trucks at all. So you can do whatever you want to make those babies fast.
When you talk about kids, what is the age group generally?
For that Power Wheels class, I believe that we cut it off at 12. So if they can, from the age they can drive it to 12.
Okay. I'd be too old then, wouldn't I?
You would be too old. Okay. And as we've experienced, those Power Wheels, they don't handle adults well.
I'm sure they wouldn't. Anything else that either of you would like to add about it?
No, I mean, there again, like we're still actively looking for some volunteers. So if you got, if anybody listening is interested, we definitely encourage you to check out our website, and you can be part of this big event and have some fun.
Yeah, and I think we're just, if there is anybody in the community that's looking for vendor opportunities, if you have a product that you think would fit this crowd, we do have some vendor spots available, both in the pit side and in the show and shine side. And we really are looking for the community. You know, if you've got a signboard, maybe put welcome Hub City Drag Racers. Just really want the people who are coming into the community for this event to feel welcome and like the community is prepared for them. So we are doing Business After 5 to help the businesses understand what's happening, and we just really want everybody to be aware of what's happening and prepared.
Right, because I'm guessing you're going to get a good group coming in from outside the area, but you'd like the support from the community as well, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, yeah. We're right in their backyard, so we'd love to get them get them out one or both days.
If nothing else, come out and eat. It sounds like the food is going to be wonderful, Lacey.
Yeah, absolutely. The admission price is $10 a day. We don't have a weekend admission for this. It is individual, and that includes the show and shine area, those vendors, and then all of the racing as well. So.
Great. It all comes together May 9th and 10th, the Hub City Dirt Drags. Riley and Lacey, good luck with your big event. This sounds like a really major undertaking, isn't it?
It's definitely a lot of work.
Yes, it is. It's definitely turned into a big, and so we just can't wait to see it all come together.
I'm guessing you do it because you love doing it, right?
Yeah, and we love to see the community come together and just see the smile on everybody and kind of help support the community grow.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining us today, you two.
Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.
You bet. Riley Anderson, Lacey Steff is joining us, and we'll talk about it again, getting closer to the event, but you just kind of want to get the word out today about the Hub City Dirt Drags coming up May 9th and 10th at the Richland County Fairgrounds. We'll have more coming up on The Morning Show.